was a time when there was no work and nearly all play, and it didn't make Jack a dull boy, but it didn't make him all that bright. In order to improve his mind, he took up struggling for existence. It was a full life. Food to get. Fears to overcome. And problems to solve.
But Wallaby Bill's in front, close to home. Wallaby Bill has beaten Star Courier.
In between, there were times to sit. Games to play. And answers to dream up. Although life was full, it happened at random and with uncertainty. In order to make life more certain, humans took up industry. It was noticed that as well as making life more certain, industry was breaking it up. Industry was breaking life up into industrial and domestic, supply and demand, fitters and turners, and two groups of humans. One group was doing all the getting, overcoming, and solving, which came to be known as work. The other group was doing the sitting, playing, and dreaming, which came to be known as leisure. Discovery of the rights of man, equality, and the profit margin, it was decided that everybody could have some leisure. To prevent leisure running at a loss, it was quickly industrialized. Unfortunately, work separated from leisure soon became pointless, and leisure became desperate to make up for it. Technology finally broke through the craftsman barrier. The instrument panel replaced the lever, and it seemed only a matter of time before everybody owned one of everything and was content. Electricity and optimism were everywhere. As everything now had a brass embossed flange attachment, humans had to move into the city to pay for it. Unfortunately, this resulted in the population exploding at the same time as the petrol engine. There were now more humans in less space, traveling faster for fewer reasons. The button replaced the instrument panel. The freeway replaced the corner store. But it was too late. Sitting, playing, and dreaming had become hard-edged, all star and takeaway. Believing it was a management problem, leisure was divided up into sport, culture, and parks. Sport was divided into amateur and professional. Culture into arts and crafts. When this failed, it was thought that the human mind might have lost the art of leisure. In desperation, the brain was speeded up, slowed down. Tinkering with the brain was popular, but leisure remained elusive. By this time, everyone had enough education to go off rules and into self-expression. Everybody expressing themselves simultaneously was causing tension and blood pressure. Scientists who were studying job satisfaction in rats at the time detected that work had been planned for and leisure had not been planned for. It was decided that humans first had to plan which getting, overcoming, and solving space could be used for sitting, playing, and dreaming. It was seen that a lot of space could alternate. Streets could become play safes. Golf courses, amphitheaters. Car parks, markets. Factory grounds, running tracks. Wharves, fishing spots. Some space could double up. Drains could also be canals. Rooftops, gardens. There was movable space. Caravan theatre, trailer library, suspension cinemas, floating shopping centres, space in different forms, Zeppelin restaurants, ribbon parks linking suburbs, overhead canals for leisurely transport, underground gardens, harbour stilt communities, sports towers. Leisure time was considered. Daylight saving, dawn work, the siesta, staggered work day, flexible work week, winter work year, split work lifetime. The human was about to be told of the spaces breakthrough when it was discovered he was suffering from the urban crouch. Halfway between work and the caravan park, a tangle of brilliant ideas and unsaturated fats, held together by late-night movies and the seat belt. The problem was confronted at once. Plans were laid to get fitness into offices, design into chairs, bicycles onto streets, fresh air into lungs, good sounds into ears, soft textures within touch, neat images into eyes, sensitivity into humans. Meanwhile, an international survey into positive thinking revealed that not all humans were the same. There were old people wanting excitement, young people wanting secret quiet, lonely people wanting crowds, clowns wanting audiences, housewives wanting romance, teenagers wanting to be left alone, everybody wanting something special. The idea of different people wanting to do what they liked with leisure came as a shock to the sociologists who were organizing one set of sport and culture for the entire world. A new thought occurred. It could be, instead of work being what people wanted, with enough leisure to make it bearable, it might be that leisure was what people wanted, with enough work to make it possible. that instead of industry deciding the times and spaces for leisure, leisure should be deciding the times and spaces for industry. That instead of growth rate, satisfaction rate should be the human measure. The effect of the leisure rethink was immediate. At first there was confusion. The bank rate faltered. Academics went on television. Art festivals were organized to divert attention. But leisure had already begun to break out where it was least expected. Humans began planning to get the sun through pollution, conversation into cities, satisfaction into work, entertainment onto pavements, leisure when and where humans wanted it. It would take community action and clever questions to find out what humans like to do. It would take government skill and fine points of order to see that it was fair. It would take official ingenuity and fast memos to make sure that it happens in our lifetime. The human had begun to struggle for a meaningful life. Accidentally, the struggle became more meaningful than life. He was in danger of losing the time to work out what he wanted and the spaces in which to have it. It was all work, even to get to play. And it was making Jack a dull human. Leisure is a human having choices of things to do, ranging from nothing to pulling a cartilage for his country, as near as possible to any time a human wishes. The new challenge for humans is leisure.